Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 8 of season 7. The 4-3 Huskies taking on the 2-5 Las Vegas Raiders. And after a dominating performance last week against the Chiefs, the Huskies look to make it 3 straight wins here. And we have some big news after his huge. Well, we'll look at the stats first. As Trey Vega, with 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year, looks like a rookie quarterback for the Raiders out here. But Shane O'Neal, starting strong safety for the Huskies, has signed a 4-year deal worth $70 million after his performance last week. We've been in contract negotiations for the past 2 seasons, and finally we come to an agreement, and Shane will be on the team for the foreseeable future here. Yes. A tackle there on Stevens. 1st and 10 from the 39. Vega in empty here. Looking. Was testing Steven Stanton. And Vega with a good throw to Cage, who is also historically good against us. A 1st and 10 now from the 48. I formation here for the Raiders. Look at what a dump off pass as Gage pushes out the running back. After a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 from the 43 now. Caden with a ton of pressure hitting Vega, forcing an incompletion. Was 3 for 3 before that, and now brings up a 3rd and 5 from the 43-yard line. Can this Huskies defense get off the field? And wide open is the tight end Stevens at the 29-yard line. A nice throw from Vega, putting it on the money. 1st and 10 from the 29 now. They go with an outside run, and Kirkpatrick with a nice tackle on Bradley. A completely new team for this Raiders offensive unit. Still have Stevens and a couple other key players that they had the past couple of seasons, but for the most part, a completely new offense. Now a 3rd and 5 from the 24-yard line. As they go with a screenplay to Bradley, and Darrell White sniffs it out, tackling him short of the 1st down line. Brings up a 4th and 3 from the 21. And the Raiders are going to send out their kicker here. Trying to make it a 3-0 game, and it is right down the middle. 3-0 late in this first quarter for the Raiders, as the Huskies will finally get the ball. See what Josh and this offense can do. As Gage gets a yard deep in the end zone. He brings it to the 25-yard line, and Josh has been up and down this season. He's been looking better recently, but he's 2,000 yards, 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Leads the league in yards, touchdowns, and interceptions. So you got to take the good with the bad. And a 1st and 10 from the 24 now for the Huskies. They go with an RPO play to Hunter, breaking 2 tackles, and Hunter still fighting down to the 41 after a 17-yard pickup. And now he 1st and 10 from the 41. Stevens in the backfield here. Only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. As the pressure comes in and they sack Josh down. Nothing open downfield. Raiders did a very nice job taking away all of Josh's targets. Now a 3rd and 17, and that edge rusher already has his X factor here. Josh to Hunter once again, and a stiff arm down to the 37-yard line. 2 catches for Hunter already in this one. And now an I formation here for the Huskies as they go right back to Drew Stevens, and he just can't get anything going. The Raiders playing him very well. The Raiders are 2-5 on the season, but they have about a middle-of-the-pack offense and defense as an empty set now for the Huskies. Hunter with his 3rd catch of the drive down to the 21. First and 10 from the 21 now. Trips to the left for the Huskies. Sutherland in the backfield. As that one goes to Sutherland. He picks up 8 on that catch. Brings up a 2nd and 2 to begin the 2nd quarter here. Huskies down 3. Huskies in the red zone. As the blitz comes in, Josh just gets it away to Drew Stevens. Trucks his way forward for the 1st down. Just picking up the 2 yards needed. Now a 1st and 10 from the 11. Josh under center here. Play action pass. Josh hits Jamal underneath. Jamal breaking a tackle down to the 3, and Josh is 6 for 6 to begin this game. Sutherland in the backfield here for the Huskies. 2nd and 2 from the 3. And they give it to Sutherland, and it's blown up by the Raiders. Sutherland loses 3 on that play. Never had a chance. 3rd and 5 now from the 6. Can the Huskies get in the end zone? Josh on the run. To Kylo, put it right on the money. Right in his chest, and it's incomplete. Huskies get all the way downfield just to settle for 3 here. They tie up the game, make it 3 apiece. As a perfect throw from Josh goes in and out of the hands of Kylo. Now let's see if this defense can slow down this rookie quarterback. There's a nice tackle there on the kick return. Here comes Vega once again. First and 10 from the 25. As Dylan beat across the middle of the field by Mike Reeves, one of the best receivers in the league on the Raiders. One of their bright spots on this offense. First and 10 from the 35 now. As they hit Bradley, but a nice breakup by Dylan, forcing an incompletion, and should have had that one if you're Bradley. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 39. No safeties here for the Huskies. And that might bite them, as Cage is off to the races. And nobody's going to catch him. A touchdown for the Raiders, as Cage has tormented us through the air on kick returns any way possible. And gives the Raiders a 7-point lead in the 2nd quarter. His gauge is back a yard deep here. Hit hard at the 20-yard line, and that's where this offense will start this drive. 1st and 10 from the 20. Josh under center here. And it's a counter play to Drew Stevens. Stevens cuts it back, breaks a couple of tackles, picking up about 12 on that carry. A really nice run from Drew Stevens. 1st and 10 from the 32 now. Sutherland back in the game. And they go to Sutherland, and Sutherland using his speed, getting down to the 49-yard line after a 17-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 49 now. Josh was looking to take a deep shot there to Hunter. The pressure just got to him too quickly. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. 2 tight ends on the field for the Huskies. Play action pass. Leaving Damien wide open, all alone. And Damien is off to the races. And he's into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown. Damian Harrison, what a play. Tying up the game just like that at 10 apiece here. The defense has played pretty well for both teams after that first drive. And now 2 long touchdowns. There's a nice tackle there by McMillan at the 18-yard line. It's Cage, 512 yards, 5 touchdowns on the year so far. He's really becoming one of the best receivers in the league. Is a deadly duo for the Raiders here, as Grimes coming in gets the sack. First sack of the season for Donovan Grimes. As a reduced role this year, but still proven he can play out there. As the Huskies send a blitz here, as Dylan knocks another one loose underneath, as the blitz nearly got there. Now a 3rd and 19 from the 9. As Caden coming in. A nice tackle from Darrell White, forcing a 3-and-out here from the Raiders. Bradley with a nice catch, but not enough for the first down. See if the Huskies can take the lead before halftime. As Reddick, the rookie back there, only able to bring it to the 47-yard line. That's where Josh and the offense will begin. 1st and 10 from the 47. Empty look here for the Huskies. And Josh sacked on the play. 2nd sack of the game for Gardner. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Looked like Josh was trying to take another deep shot, but nothing open deep. Brings up a 2nd and 11 from the 46. A bunch to the right for the Huskies. As Josh goes to Damien, and a tough catch by Damien with a DB all over his back there. And a great throw by Josh, putting it right on the money. Now a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Another empty set with a minute 30 left. As Damien had plenty of running room, but a great play by the DN, swatting the ball away. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 33. As Josh lobs one up, Damien has him. And just a tad bit overthrown as the pressure got there and Josh couldn't get enough on it. Now a 3rd and 10 from the 33. Empty look. As Josh is sacked again by Evans. 3rd sack of the half from these Raiders. Sammy Leak will come out. and attempt a very long field goal attempt. It's up and just good. Might have had another yard on it, but gives the Huskies the lead 13-10 here. It's an awful way to end the drive as the offensive line is starting to collapse. As this Raiders team is definitely better than what their record says. As Shane with a nice touchdown saving tackle there, as that one might have been returned. And now a 1st and 10 from the 30. Empty look here for the for the Raiders, I should say. A nice tackle by Shane. Timeout by the Raiders quickly. Brings up a 2nd and 2 from the 38. Only 2 seconds on that play. They go with another check down, and Dylan with a nice tackle there, and a quick timeout once again. First and 10 from the 42 now. As that is Steven Stain. You cannot test him. A rookie mistake by Vega. And now the Huskies have a chance to score once again. 1st and 10 from the 40. 30 seconds left, all 3 timeouts. As Josh goes on the run. Lobs one up for Hunter. Wide open on the rebounds. Down to the 21 and a timeout Huskies. What a throw by Josh. Finding Hunter on the reroute. Now a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Damien right across the middle, breaking a tackle down to the 4. Huskies only have one more timeout. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. See what they could do here. Hunter across the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. What a drive there. Damien and Josh, Hunter and Josh just dominating these past 2 weeks. And we're still really waiting for that 3rd receiving option to open up. As we've seen Jarvis and Kylo and Connor all have glimpses of really special moments. Just haven't put it all together yet. As a nice tackle there by Dylan. As the Raiders will just come out and knee the ball here. Down 10 now to end the half. As the Huskies finally starting to put it all together here. As gotta watch out for Vega. He looked pretty good the first couple of drives, and then it's kind of falling apart here as Gage will just fair catch that one in the end zone. And the Huskies will start at the 25-yard line. Hunter, 5 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown in the first half of today's game. 1st and 10 from the 25. Josh under center here. And this one's a handoff to Drew Stevens. And he's fighting for 9.5 on that catch, or run, I should say. 2nd and inches from the 35 now. Back under center. It's a handoff to Stevens, who picks up the 1st down. First and 10 from the 36. A tight formation here for the Huskies. Josh across the middle to Peterson, and what a throw by Josh. An absolute dime. Under pressure, stood in the pocket, delivering it where only Peterson can go and get it. 1st and 10 from the 46 now. Damien coming in motion. And Damien with a nice block. Drew only able to get 3 though. Second and 7 from the 43-yard line. Trips to the left for the Huskies. As the Raiders did a nice job covering everything over the top. Josh hits his check down Hunter underneath for his 6th catch of the game there. And now a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 from the 39. They go to Drew Stevens, who picks up the 1st down and more down to the 30. First and 10 from the 30. Josh under center here. Drops back the pass. Peterson wide open, and he drops it. Jarvis Peterson would have walked into the end zone, and he drops it. And that is a drop from Kylo and Jarvis. Both would have been touchdowns. Now a handoff to Sutherland, and Sutherland is gonna walk his way into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown. What a run by Steven Sutherland, putting the Huskies up 27-10 in this one. It took the offense and really both units to click first couple weeks in the season, but they're finally both starting to put it all together here, as they're still desperately looking for a pass rusher to emerge. As McMillan with a nice tackle there. They still do need a pass rusher, but both sides of the ball playing much better. 1st and 10 from the 19. As Vega goes with a quick check down there, pushed out by Bishop. Only 4 incompletions for Vega. 2nd and 2 from the 27. Holloway with a catch. Haven't heard his name yet today. Across the middle, Keith Jackson with a tackle on Stevens. A nice route. The Raiders, they are seriously a quarterback away from competing in this AFC West. Once again, 1st and 10 from the 38. Maybe Vega, that is their option. As Dylan with a drop pick. 3rd drop pick in the past 2 weeks for Dylan Flock. Second and 10 from the 38 now. A blitz sent by the Huskies. And a great job by Vega to escape the pressure. Hit Stevens on the run. And a poor tackling there. 3rd and 1 from the 48. Huskies send a blitz. Just doesn't get there. Shane tackling Bradley down at the 48-yard line. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Receiver coming in motion, and it's a handoff to him, and Caden blew it up, but then it's stiff arm. Michael Reeves finally tackled down, and now Larry Sims is hurt for the Huskies, and it's not a good sign, as we have short depth with the DTs this year. Grimes and now Jeremy Stevens will be called upon in certain formations, as a blown coverage there in a touchdown Raiders. Holloway just goes straight, and the Huskies defense never saw him. It's miscommunication on the blitz, as the Raiders, after a couple mistakes by the Huskies on the defense, score a touchdown, making it a 10-point game once again. As Gage Bloodgood's back there to return this one. And Gage was a broken tackle away from returning another one, but down to the 23 is Drew Stevens, nearing 600 yards on the ground this season. 1st and 10 from the 23, Josh under center. See if we could get Drew his 600 yards on this play, and we can't. The Raiders were ready for it. meet him at the line of scrimmage. And now he's 2nd and 10 from the 23. 4 receivers on the field for the Huskies here. Play action pass. As Josh has Kylo. Just an incomplete. A bad pass right there. And the Huskies are not looking too hot this drive. Empty look now on 3rd and 10 from the 23. Hunter goes up, makes a great catch, and gets absolutely drilled in the stomach. 1st and 10 from the 47 now. I formation here for the Huskies. Is Drew Stevens. Gets 3 on that carry. Down to the 50-yard line. Second and 7 from the 50. Last play of the 3rd quarter here. As Kylo hangs on to that one. Down to the 37-yard line. I believe that's his first catch of the game. A 10-point lead for the Huskies, but the Raiders trying to scratch their way back into this one. Josh under center with Flynn in the backfield here. And they go with a counter to Isaiah Flynn. And Flynn picks up 15 on that carry. Flynn and Sutherland don't get a lot of carries, but they definitely take the most out of their advantages. 1st and 10 from the 22. Sutherland back in the game. Breaks a tackle. Down, picks up a yard, and he has had a really good game on limited touches. I believe he also has a catch this game. 2nd and 9 from the 21 now. Josh to Hunter. Hunter, end zone, touchdown, Huskies. Hunter Purcell, have yourself a day. Now a 17-point lead once again for the Huskies. As James Aldridge kicks this one deep. As Rosenberg with a nice tackle down at the 17-yard line. See if this defense can finish some plays that they weren't able to do last time. A 1st and 10 from the 17. Empty look for the Raiders. Broken tackle there. As the Huskies are struggling to tackle Edwards with a huge gain. As the Raiders remain in this empty look. 1st and 10. Shane with a nice tackle on Vega, the quarterback, after a 9-yard scramble on the QB option. Second and 1. The Raiders send a blitz, or the Huskies send a blitz, and Keith Jackson picks them off, and no one's gonna catch him. Keith Jackson, pick 6, 2nd pick of the season. And that one will do it. The Huskies take a 41-17 lead with 4:47 left in this 4th quarter. And the rookie Vega played well majority of the game, just a couple of rookie mistakes costing the Raiders. As Rosenberg once again on the kick return lays them out. First and 10 from the 18 now. As Vega goes underneath and Caden with a nice tackle from behind. The rookies had his ups and downs today. Looking to end on an up though. 2nd and 1 from the 27. Empty look here. Shane and Gage end up tackling Cage down at the 38. First and 10 from the 38 now. Now an awful throw from Vega. If it was accurate, might have been picked off once again as threw that one into a ton of coverage. Second and 10 now from the 38. Bunch to the left for Vega. As he checks it down quickly. As Edwards making the most out of that catch. Breaking multiple tackles. As a first and 10 from the 48 now. Huskies send a blitz here. And a nice quick pass by Vega, but Levi Edwards hurt on the play. The backup tight end for the Raiders, as their starting tight end already hurt. Second and 4 from the 45. Two running backs in the backfield. Dillon pushes him out at the 40. Phillips with his first touch of the game, or second, I should say. Raiders slowly but surely working their way down the field here. First and 10. As Dillon was lost in coverage right there. Supposed to be in that little flat over there. And he just got his eyes looking on the QB too much. Second and 3 from the 33. Raiders switching their play here. As they go with another check down here. Bradley pushed out at the 20. As they're just dinking and dunking their way down the field with no cares in the world right now. First and 10 from the 20. A toss play to the right. As Shane and White make a great tackle there. As one of the worst rushing defenses in the league have held the Raiders in check today. Second and 8 now. They go with another toss play. And Shane and White wrap them up once again at the line of scrimmage. Now a third and 8 from the 17-yard line. The Raiders run it for the third straight time in a row. Shane wraps him up, but Bradley picks up the first down. Two-minute warning here. In week number 8, Huskies dominating the Raiders. Was a close game to begin, but the Huskies have just pulled away here. First and goal from the 9. A bunch to the left for Vega. Dillon pushes him out at the 7-yard line. As the Raiders are really taking advantage of these soft coverages. Makes it a second and goal from the 7-yard line. As a nice throw by Vega on the run to Holloway. Touchdown Raiders. Slowly but surely they made their way down the field with a huge touchdown there. And a nice catch by, I believe it might be the third string tight end there. Now 41-25, and the Raiders will attempt an onside kick here. As it's recovered by Kylo, who's picked up and slammed down at the 47. But that should end this one, barring any fumbles or turnovers by the Huskies. A first and 10 from the 47. Sutherland in the backfield. As he's falling forward for a gain of 3. And the Raiders decide they're going to use their timeouts. They're going to waste everybody's time down a billion. Second and 7. As this one goes to Drew Stevens, fighting his way for more. Only able to pick up 1. Third and 6 from the 43 now. Josh, downfield, Damien! And Josh just misses him. Incomplete on the play, but the Huskies are going to keep their offense on the field here. Trying to end this one. 4th and 6. Damian hangs on to that one, and that one will do it. Huskies will run the ball. Isaiah Flynn falling forward for 1. Second and 9 from the 28. Probably 2 plays left in this one. As Drew Stevens takes that carry. Picks up about 8 on that. Last play of the game here for the Huskies. As they're looking to go to 5-3 on the season, and a loss from the Broncos today would put them in first place in the AFC West, as they're 4-2. As the Raiders will fall to 2-6 on this season and go into the offseason trying to find their franchise QB. As Josh had a really good game, 152.8 passer rating, 17 of 24, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns, and his first game this season without an interception. All the running backs really played well when given touches. Sutherland with that huge rushing touchdown, and Hunter Purcell, 8 catches, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not to mention Damian, 4 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown. And we're really just waiting for everybody else to come alive. Jarvis with a huge drop that would have been a touchdown. Kylo dropped a touchdown. As Steven Robinson, 2 sacks allowed, and Alex Stockton allowed a sack. Shane and Keith led the team in tackles. Tackled for loss for Grimes, who also had a sack. Stanton with a pick. Keith Jackson with a pick 6. 3 pass deflections from Dylan. No forced fumbles. But the Huskies will move to 5-3 on the season, looking to take first place of the AFC South. And I'll see y'all in week 9. Peace.